Good morning. Day 21. Almost at the halfway mark. We are in Woodward, Oklahoma, on our way to Enid, Oklahoma. 111 miles. I don't know. I'll tell you that yesterday was the toughest day I've ever had riding in my life. Today, I'm not sure, but I think the wind's at us again, and chance of rain. So it could be a difficult day. I'm doing it one pedal stroke at a time. It's the only way I'm going to get there. And this morning, I'd like to say hello to Gracie and Noah Hoban up in London, Ontario. Gracie and Noah are my niece and nephew. They came to visit this summer. We had a great time. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Today's topic is pressure. You know, I feel a little pressure out here. Got to come up with new material every day. What am I, a freaking comedian? I got to come up with new material every day. I've got to finish these rides. These rides are killing me. It's tough. There's a lot of pressure. Every time I think of that word pressure, I think of an old friend back in Sarnia, Ontario, Joe Kalorn. Joe was a big guy, old football player. I always thought he had his shoulder pads on. He was always going, "Hi, Mike. How you doing, Mike? Nice. How you doing, Mike?" And Joe and I were talking one day, and we were talking about pressure of this, pressure of that. And Joe says, "Mike, you know nothing about pressure. I'll tell you about pressure." He says, "Me and my wife are trying to have kids, and we go down to London. We see all these doctors. And they do this, they do that. We take these pills, these shots. Bingo bango. We're doing all kinds of stuff. No kids." He says, "Finally, we find a doctor in London. This guy says, 'Joel, this is what we're going to do. Your wife's going to take these pills, and every morning you're going to make love to your wife.'" He says, "Mike," he says, "that's friggin' pressure. Making love to your wife every morning? You don't know what pressure is until you've been told something like that." Big Peloton today. After yesterday's misery ride, everybody understands how important it is to stick together. 20 miles into the ride, starting to drizzle. Everybody's getting their rain jackets on.
Yeah, riding for 111 people today to Enid, Oklahoma, including Max Lindley and some other great characters that we've taken care of at Wisher Hospital. Big shout out to all my friends and folks back at Wisher.
How we doing, buddy?
What's the mantra of the day?
Today is going to be rib crib. 2 words that are going to see you all the way to Enid.
Rib crib. We got her going, baby.
Rib crib.
Wind in the rain. Just what we wanted. The wave went down around the corner. The road's real slick. Coming around the bend, he lost his wheel and skidded out. I think he's okay. Doc, is wave all right? Doc.
Yeah, he told us to go ahead. He's going to hang out for a little bit, make sure he's able to ride.
Good. So the wave's okay. A little road rash maybe. Chris, tell us about the wrong turn. You were ahead of directions today.
Well, the direction said when you come to a fork in the road, take it. And clearly we did.